Yeah, last year I carried Major Smurf and Sergeant Sean Riley, and it's Carrie Riley's husband. And on the back here on that virtual run, I'm doing it for him too. So the virtual run is through Virtual Strides, and it's for the Kill 22 again, the same thing that we're doing this for, but the money goes towards canine dogs for military personnel.
Oh, right on.
So it's it's a dual purpose this year.
Nice.
So as long as I'm doing one, I might as well do the other. But that's a virtual half marathon, and I mean I do marathons and half marathons. So tonight will be the equivalent of a marathon and a half marathon. So, but yeah, this is my third year doing it. Looking forward to doing it.
So now, you're running today, or are you walking?
I'm walk. Usually
I know there's
running.
some runners.
Yeah, there's a couple years ago there was a group of Marines that them and we ran a lot of it. Last year, only a couple of them were able to participate. So I walked and ran most of it throughout there. Usually, in the middle of the night, I try to keep up with everybody else, just kind of walk and make sure that they can get through. And then some people get out, they'll get in vehicles and stuff like that, rest their feet, take care of blisters and stuff like that. But yeah, I just try to keep doing it the whole time. You know? So I've never dropped out, so I don't plan on doing it again this year. But yeah, I know last year we had a lot of blisters and stuff like that. And this year I brought a lot of gloves and needle spot blisters, some paper tape, bandages and stuff like that. So
Cool deal.
it'll take care of it.
Perfect. And then just for the camera, can we get you to say and spell your first and last name?
Yeah, it's Robert Simmons. I'm a major in the Air Force, former Army. I was a sergeant in the Army. Last name is Simmons, Simmons. First name is Robert, Robert.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Did you get both of mine? I got you. Here we go. The one that gets dirty real quick. That'd be good too, so that way the picture everything will be up there. Alright, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah,
Of course.
Let me give you a call.
You guys already signed up?
Yes. It's not an NJP, it's not an Article 15, it's not a page 11. Right.
Good morning, ma'am. Can you tell me your first and last name with the spelling, please?
Martha Espat, the last name is E-S-P-A-T.
Martha, what are we doing here tonight, and what is the meaning behind it for you?
Well, we're walking for a great cause. This is to bring us awareness to suicide with our veterans. Once they get deployed and they come back, they suffer from PTSD, and a lot of them, it's too hard for them to handle. So we're doing this great walk to bring awareness. And since 2014, when my husband, First Sergeant Jerome Espat, and his brother-in-arms, Sergeant First Class John Salgado, started this walk in 2014. It was just a handful of us, very few. Now, 2017 is a huge growth in the participation, and I'm very proud to be part of this. My husband and his brother-in-arms, John Salgado, they did an amazing job, and with Evita's help, being the president of VSAP, Veteran Suicide Awareness, this project has become bigger than we ever expected, and I'm very proud to be part of this.
So how many years have you actually been walking this walk? This is like your 4th year, correct?
Correct. This is our 4th year, and we started in 2014, and it's just amazing to see how much people are now, the awareness that my husband meant to bring it on is I don't know, it's indescribable. I get very emotional because this was something that was dear to my husband, and to see this great participation has come a long way. So our fourth year.
Great. And this is roughly just shy of 40 miles, correct?
Correct.
And you start in Pomona and it ends at the Riverside National Cemetery.
Exactly. Yes, correct. 40 miles, all 12 plus hours. We get a few breaks here and there, but at the end of it, many of our walkers end up with blisters, hard for them to walk. So I can't imagine the next day how painful that would be. With me driving 5 miles an hour, it's pretty tiring myself, but then I get a break, somebody to relieve me, and I get my little walk in.
Now, how on average, how long does it take to walk this 40 miles?
Well, with the breaks and people start slowing down, it takes 12. No, you know what? Last year it took us 14 hours because people start slowing down and, like I said, our little breaks. But our goal was to get it done in 12 hours, but because of the tiredness of this, it ends up being more than 14 hours.
Perfect.
Good evening.
How you holding up?
Hanging in there, Mike. Hanging in there, man. Year number 4, still feeling it. And they're getting no better.
Right. Does it get any easier?
No, it does not.
Well, that's good news for next year for me.
It doesn't get any easier, but you know what? It's a purpose, and that's why we push through. The real reason is why we're pushing through. For all our brothers and sisters in arms, man, it's bringing awareness, spreading the news.
That's right.
Well, I just keep my pace. A lot of these people, it's their first time, so they really busted it, you know what I mean?
You're doing great, man. You're doing great. No, I'm good.
Morning.
Southbound Lance Canyon Road, just north of Dump Road. RBC Command 7, RBC TAC 7, 255.
How's the trip so far?
Good morning, sir. Can you tell me what occurred here? I mean, where were you and what occurred?
Well, I'm one of the road guards and the medic for this group that marching tonight. And I heard they were having some problems with a couple of guys that were telling us to take down the American flags and put up where's the Mexican flag and all this stuff. And they finally caught up to me when I was parked waiting for them to catch up with me, the marchers. And when he got up real close to me and wanted to push me back, and I said, you don't want to do that. And then he grabbed my U.S. flag that I was flying and spit on it, and that's when the game was on.
He actually spit on your flag?
Yes, he did, and I fought for that flag in 4 wars. So when he did that, I just saw red, and I went after him. His partner left him behind, and he tried to catch up with him.
Were these gentlemen okay, for TV, were these gentlemen were they in a vehicle of any kind?
Yes, they were in a 4-door sedan. I think it might have been a hatchback. And when the guy was trying to catch up, he stopped and looked like he was reaching into the back seat for something. And when he saw me, I kept coming at him and telling him to go home to his mama.
Is there anything specific about the vehicle, like maybe a color of a license plate or anything that would...
I didn't really take the time to pay attention to that. All I know it was a dark sedan.
Perfect.
And,
now, were you injured in any way?
no, I'm already injured. That's why I wasn't marching. I was riding my motorcycle.
Gotcha.
And he thought I was just an old man that couldn't do anything, but one thing I did tell him was not to mess with an Army Ranger. And when he went to swing at me, I got him first.
Perfect.
And that was the end of it.
Perfect.
But
so they didn't get your flag?
No, he actually, I don't even think he had time to spit on it as soon as he grabbed it.
Gotcha. All right, well, I appreciate you talking to me. And again, I understand why you don't want to go on camera because, you fear for your safety after this. So I totally understand that, but I do appreciate you talking to me.
No problem.